What's up, guys? Welcome back to In the Pressbox, episode 39. Roll the music. All right, you guys, today we have NFL, college football, MLB statements, and then predictions to round out the podcast. A new cycle of predictions here on In the Pressbox. My name is Benjamin, and you guys are?
Aiden.
And I'm the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Alex Lee.
All right, let's get started here. So the NFL preseason is entering its final week as teams make their final cuts and some free agents come off the board. But with all of this, the main story is Jonathan Taylor, as he has been given permission to be traded until Tuesday. Where do you guys see Taylor ending up if he is traded? Let's start off here with Aiden. Where do you see Jonathan Taylor ending up?
I see Jonathan Taylor ending up with the Vikings.
Ooh, that's interesting. Alex, what do you think he ends up?
Yeah, I agree with Aiden and the Vikings, and if not the Vikings, I would probably say I would probably have to say the Atlanta Falcons. It's kind of an undershot.
Personally, I know for sure that the Eagles have offered for him, and I know that the Dolphins have offered for him. So I would have to pick one of those teams, and I think he would be kind of more than a compliment to those teams. I think he could really transform those teams, especially the Dolphins.
6 teams?
What?
Wasn't it 6 teams?
Yeah, 6 teams. 6 teams have offered, and then 2 of them we know who they are. It's from what I know. But, I mean, I could see him taking that Dolphins team to just a whole other level, like true Super Bowl contender. So, you know, Jonathan Taylor's a good asset. I don't know, and I don't really think that the trade's going to happen, but I also don't think... Do you guys think he's going to play for the Colts if the trade doesn't go through? I personally think he will not play for the Colts. What do you guys think?
I think he will, and then I think kind of once it gets closer to trade deadline, he's going to start sitting.
Yeah, that sounds accurate too. Aiden?
I agree with Alex.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, overall, should be really interesting. Jonathan Taylor is a pretty big piece here to an NFL team that's going to go and get him. So what are you guys looking forward to in the final week of preseason here? Personally, I'm really curious to see how Aaron Rodgers and his debut goes on Saturday. What are you guys looking forward to?
Dak Prescott on the Cowboys. How interceptions are going to go and kind of how their offense is going to run.
Yeah, that's a great one. Aiden, what do you think?
I'm going to agree with Benjamin. Got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to kind of go any other route besides Prescott or Rodgers here because those are 2 big stories. Can Prescott keep the turnovers down? And Aaron Rodgers, of course, in his mini debut. That'll be fun to see. The Titans take on the Patriots tomorrow night with Willis and Levis battling for that backup job. Who do you guys think needs to have a bigger night, and who is under more pressure tomorrow night? Let's start off with Alex.
Will Levis, because Malik Willis ran the last game, so now Will Levis has to show that, he's there. He's not just their third quarterback, he's the second, and maybe the first.
Aiden?
I mean, I agree. Excuse me. I agree because, Malik Willis, he has already shown that he can win a preseason game, and we've seen what he can do. But now we need to see if Will Levis can actually live up to his name and see if he and his lifetime supply of mayonnaise can do good. So I think Will Levis.
I'm honestly gonna disagree with you guys. I think that Malik Willis is under more pressure because it's his second year. And in the last game where he played, he didn't play too well. He didn't even get over 100 yards. He threw for, I think, 85 yards against third stringers. And honestly, Will Levis is just a rookie, so I just don't really see. But I can also see what you guys are thinking there, too, because, we kind of move on. I'm sure you guys have heard about the whole Trey Lance story and him now becoming the third stringer there. I mean, what a waste that was for San Francisco. So I can see the Levis argument, but I'm going to have to go with Willis, personally. So, in other Titans news here, Treylan Burks is out for a few weeks with an MCL tear. Are you guys concerned about this? Personally, I'm not concerned about Treylan Burks. I'm concerned about the injury history of the Titans, and it kind of seems to be repeating itself already, which is not a great sign, especially when we're so thin with roster positions and depth. Let's start off with Alex again. Alex, are you concerned or no?
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned just because we got to get these early quick wins beginning of the season. But if it all goes to said and done, there's nothing really can change, and I'm not too worried. It's just not the best thing that I want. The thing I'm kind of worried about is, what's it called? Get back to me, I done forgot.
Aiden?
I mean, I think it's a little worry. I think it's we have something a little bit to worry about because if we do, a lot of people do get injured. Mike Babel obviously can handle it well. He's won Coach of the Year, I think, because there was a lot of injuries and he was able to handle that and still make the AFC Championship. And I want to point out, I do see a pattern. Most of the people that are getting injured has been injured the season prior or before, like Derrick Henry, Treylan Burks, and all that stuff. So if the same people are getting injured, it may have something to do with the injury before. So like unlike Kevin Byard and people like that. But I think, yeah, the pattern is there. But I feel like as of right now, it's not too much of a worry. Well, not worry, a worry, but it definitely can be in the future.
Oh, so the thing back to what I was saying is, eventually that streak's going to have to be done. Eventually it's going to have to end. It may be now, it may be in 200 years. But hopefully, I think it may be now, and I think it's going to be now. The streak's going to end. I think we're going to have a great team this year. We may not win it all, but we're going to have a great team, greater than what people are saying.
Whoa. I love that hot take right there. Next week on In the Press Box, maybe a little NFL preview. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I mean, we'll definitely give a little preview there. So that's a great hot take right there. Personally, yeah, no, I'm flat out concerned. I'm flat out concerned. It doesn't matter if you have Vrabel. It doesn't matter to me because it's a disaster. It's just whoever's job that is, and I can't figure out whose job it is to condition these players or whatever it takes to keep them injury free. But it's not cutting it. I think everybody knows that. The past 2 seasons we've led the league. We've broken records, and this year we're already having players going down. I mean, Kyle Phillips going down in camp the other day. I think we had somebody today go down. It's concerning to me. Am I freaking out? No. Yeah, what do you think? What are you going to say, Alex?
Also I know we're saying that Titans fans should be concerned. You know who else should be concerned?
Who?
The Broncos. They just lost, what's his name?
Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy and the guy that tore his ACL.
I don't know who that guy is. I just know Jeudy.
Yeah, they have a couple guys that are hurt in the wide receiver position specifically, and they're just falling down.
KJ Hamler.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So actually, right as we're talking about this, there's a tweet out here about Jerry Jeudy. It says some free agent wide receivers still available: Julio Jones, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Golladay, T.Y. Hilton, Sammy Watkins, and Antonio Brown. Do you see? Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Do you see any of these free agents coming off of the board? Maybe Julio one last ride. Do you see that happening? I kind of see Julio retiring actually, in maybe the next week or so. I think it's time for him to hang up the cleats. He's had an amazing career, but unless he's going back to Atlanta, I'd see him retiring. I like T.Y. Hilton maybe there. What do you guys think?
I mean, I agree with you, Ben. I don't know, my voice keeps cutting. I agree with you, Benjamin. I think Julio Jones is soon to retire, and I think Antonio Brown really doesn't deserve another chance in the NFL. He needs to focus more on himself, and I think most of those players that you mentioned could definitely be good for the Broncos, right? Yeah, for the Broncos. So I think the Broncos could sign one of them, so they may actually get signed to a team, and I feel like those players are not obviously in the prime of their career anymore, hence why they're still in free agency. But I mean, I think they could be signed, especially by the Broncos, considering the new injuries of Jerry Jeudy and multiple others of their receivers. So that's what I kind of think.
Yeah.
Me
Alex,
too.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, me too. I certainly think it's kind of be a quick run for them. I feel like one of those guys you said, one of them is going to get signed up. Maybe they play the first 3 weeks. Maybe they play the whole season as kind of the third spot. But a lot of teams need a second string and maybe even a first string wide receiver, so they're going to get picked up. But we don't really know how long they're going to play for, and I think Julio Jones is going to be the first one to retire. So how long, if any of those people get picked, who do you think it is, and how long do you think they're going to stay, or like the overall impact they may have?
That's a great question right there. You know what? Hey, I know he's a Colt for a long time. I'm gonna go with T.Y. Hilton. You look and see what he did with the Cowboys last year. I thought he had a good impact. I thought he, again, just an overall impactful thing. So I see T.Y. Hilton doing well. Maybe he stays. You know what? I see T.Y. Hilton staying the whole season and him being fairly impactful, just like how he was with the Cowboys. That's my thought. Or Jarvis. I could see Jarvis, but Jarvis, the only one I could see Jarvis going to is like Baltimore. Maybe if like they like need a receiver to like team up with Beckham. Maybe I don't understand, but T.Y. for me.
I can say Harvest going back to Buccaneers.
That's a good one. That actually is a great one. Aiden, what do you think? Who could be an impactful receiver that people can pick up?
I agree with you, Benjamin. T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, T.Y. Hilton. I mean, that guy's crazy underrated. Let's move on to college football. Well, in conclusion, is shaping up to be a great NFL season starting in just a couple of weeks. So, should be exciting. I know Anthony Richardson just impressed a second ago. I just saw something. They mocked the Eagles. I don't know what's going on over there, but always electrifying Anthony Richardson, unfortunately. Let's go to college football. So college football is back. Kind of a soft launch this weekend before the festivities return the next weekend. We all know the big kickoff that we all want to see here on In the Pressbox, Tennessee and Virginia. But that has to wait a week. First, we have a soft launch. What game are you looking forward to this weekend in college football? Let's start off with Alex.
The Hawaii versus Vanderbilt.
Aiden, what do you think?
Navy versus Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Navy and Notre Dame as well, just because it is kind of the kickoff of the season, and I do know it's being played in Dublin, Ireland, so that should be pretty exciting. But I guess kind of the next week is kind of the big
Irish,
week, isn't it? What was that?
Go fighting Irish.
Yeah, go fighting Irish. That's right. Notre Dame, our school. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So again, big stuff in college football next weekend. This is kind of the soft launch, but still great to have college football back. I'm gonna go with Navy Notre Dame, but of course, kind of like in Vanderbilt, that's of course a little bit exciting. But
no, I'm not excited for Vanderbilt. I'm excited for Hawaii to kick some butt to show
that's not
those delusional fans.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm talking to you, Billy.
It's not gonna happen. Let's go. Let's go to the MLB here. So the MLB has reached its final stretch before the playoffs begin. In a surprise, the White Sox have begun their talks about their future. Do they stay? Do they go? Everything is on the table, including a surprise move to Nashville. Do you guys see this happening? Personally, I don't see this happening at all, and I wouldn't want it really to happen. But what do you guys think?
No, I really don't. I kind of see it happen, but I don't really want it to happen. Hopefully we hurry up, get a team in Nashville, and then they move here in the future, but not right now. The White Sox, I kind of like the White Sox. I would say they're probably my third favorite team, but they're not really the best team, and not a lot of people would like them, especially from the college, or from the, what's it called? Chicago side.
Yeah, no, not a big White Sox. Aiden, what do you think? Do you see the White Sox moving here?
I don't think the White Sox should move to Nashville.
Yeah, I gotta agree with both of you guys there. I don't see that happening.
The history doesn't align.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Like the history just doesn't align.
And what does it do to relate to Nashville White Sox? I mean, you would call it Music City or something.
Well, we probably rename them to the Stars or something. We just rebrand. But personally, I want to get that expansion. I want to get our own. Truly, it feels like our own team, not just like an expansion. Now, then again, that's kind of what the Titans are, right? It's a relocation. But
wearing the Oilers jerseys
versus the Texans. What?
We're gonna be wearing our Oilers jerseys against the Texans.
Yeah, except the difference is, I feel like about that is that they were the Tennessee Oilers for a little bit, weren't they?
Yes.
So I think for all those Texans fans who are whining about that, you got a Texans fan watching, you guys, we were the Tennessee Oilers for a couple of years. So stop complaining, stop whining. You got rid of us, or we kind of left there. You got your own team now.
Yeah,
Stop complaining.
I guess you could say your wish was granted because you did get you did get a team, so at least you got a team. Get it because so at least you have a team for the Houston Texans right now.
Yeah. Okay. But the main story in the MLB is Shohei Otani and his injury that could derail the Angels' season. Otani had to leave last night's game and has since been diagnosed with a torn UCL and will not pitch for the remainder of the season. How big of a deal do you think this could be for Otani and for the Angels? Aiden, what do you think?
I think it's a huge deal. I mean, I think that obviously Shohei Otani is Shohei Otani, and he does incredible things when he's pitching. And without it, I think the Angels they're going to struggle a little bit. And I think for Shohei Otani himself, all those awards that he was going to win, that could potentially win, is going to go down the drain. And I think that, it's really bad for both sides of Shohei Otani and the actual Angels. So overall, it's just very bad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not good for the Angels. The Angels are getting worse and worse, and they just lost Trout, which we didn't even talk about. But especially Shohei Otani, that's a big deal. It's not going to be as bad because he's going to be able to hit, but that's really bad on the pitching. And also for Shohei, he's going to lose about $25 million, which is a lot. That's my opinion. Obviously, I'm not making his contract, but yes.
Wait, his surgery cost $25 million?
No, it's not going to cost.
Is it costing money? I mean, well, it is. I just don't know how much. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing's bad. The whole thing's bad. It's going to cost.
Who pays for their surgeries? Do they have insurance, or is it in their contract?
They got some insurance. I think. I'm pretty sure. I can't confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that there's some. There's some sort of insurance. But my main thing is for Otani, it's just disastrous because your free agent value just went way down. And remember, I don't know, we haven't mentioned this. This was kind of dumb of me when I was writing this. But yeah, it's so distracting. What do you guys think about, he did this in 2018, right? And then didn't pitch this season. Then he missed a lot of 2019 with this surgery, and now it's repeating itself again. And what do they always say? The double, they don't always say this, but I kind of like to say, the double dip, that's not good. You don't want to tear your ACL twice in sports. You don't want to get Tommy John surgery twice in sports. Those are some just basic knowledge, basic rules. So how much will this affect Otani and his free agent value? That remains to be seen, but I think it's going to affect it a lot. And the Angels season, you can declare over because he's not going to be pitching. I don't trust them now. Thank goodness they got Giolito there at the deadline. That was a big move right there, it turns out. But, I mean, yeah, it just overall not good all around, just like what you guys were saying. Yeah, okay. Any final thoughts on that before we move on to statements and predictions?
I'm going to say the Angels are not going to do too good, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Alex, any final thoughts, or let's move on?
I agree with what y'all been saying.
Yep. All right, let's move on here. Let's start off with statements. Do you guys have any statements, or do you want me to just make mine?
I do have a statement. Okay, so I'm going to say this. Okay, I got it. Summer is better. No, not summer. My bad, I mixed up. Fall is better than summer, like the season.
1,000%, no doubt.
I mean, you got football season. You got the
1,000%.
You got MLB playoffs. You
1,000%.
got soccer going on. You got everything.
1,000. You got the base. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean everything. You got NBA and hockey starting too.
And summer. I don't know. Y'all know there's a big heat wave or something going on, and it's very hot. And fall, it's just the right temperature. just the right thing you need before you go into winter. So I definitely fall is way better.
1,000%. Hey, by the way, wait, really quick, can I say something?
Yeah.
Before I forget, by the way, Aiden and I definitely agree on this one. One topic that we didn't agree on was the whole breakfast controversy. And boy, was I wrong, because it turns out a lot of people do what Aiden and Alex do. So I don't know about that. I find that weird. We don't need to really stir that up again. I just want to tell our audience, for anybody who was maybe wondering,
You know what?
we asked around. I was wrong. I will admit I was wrong. Let's move on.
You know what? Here, can I say
Alex, your
something?
statement.
I have a statement, but let's make a bet, all right? Whoever gets in last place, they have to do the other thing. So if you get last place,
I love that. Let's do it.
you have
Let's
to
run
eat
it.
breakfast for dinner, and you have to document and show us and put it on the community. And
I'll do that.
I will eat dinner for breakfast.
Great. That sounds great.
Whoever gets last.
Really quick, what's your
prediction.
statement? Really quick, what's your statement, since we're short on time?
Okay, so my statement is it should we start using animals in sports?
Well, that's an interesting. Are you referring to like horse racing?
No, just like in general, like
Just in general? I don't know. I mean, I don't really know in what context. I guess it kind of depends. You know? I mean, I guess you can. It's just as long as you aren't like severely injuring or like killing them, you know? I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that.
and also, what's your thoughts on Bray Wyatt?
On Bray Wyatt. Oh, is that wrestler that died?
Yes.
Dude, R.I.P. I tell you, last week it was Alex Collins. This week it's what's his name, Wyatt or something. I mean, no, that is sad. And actually, he was recognizable. You know, I don't watch wrestling, but I
do.
kind of recognize who that was. So yes, R.I.P. there. R.I.P. That's not great. That's not great. R.I.P. Aiden, can you answer though Alex's question really quick?
What is it?
Great. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. I don't even know what to do with
What's
that.
your statement?
Alex, do you have it? Yeah. Well, my statement is this year's U.S. Open could be legendary, especially if we get an Alcaraz versus Djokovic final. Do you guys agree that the U.S. Open could be legendary this year?
Which U.S. Open, the golf one or the soccer one?
Tennis.
Oh, tennis. I don't really know.
We have time to put it in this podcast, so
I don't really know.
shout out to the tennis fans.
I don't really know.
Yeah, I was kind of a dumb one. That was kind of a dumb one, but you know, I just had to mention tennis at some point in here.
My statement is the Vanderbilt Stadium's not going to get done.
Yeah, I actually
Fact check.
I agree.
I'd actually agree with that. All right, let's move
Really
on.
hope you agree.
Let's move on. Let's move on to predictions here. And how about this, you guys? A new cycle of predictions. This is it. This starts the new cycle for the football season. This is the first episode. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Let's get
Cycle is
predictions.
the most important thing of a human's life, right? Didn't we learn that from Miss Hoots?
Yes, we did. And let's get your predictions with this cycle. Who wins this cycle? I predict I will win. God, I swear you screwed it up with that. You screwed it up with that. I don't mean it in that way, but God, Alex, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the prediction cycle? I predict that I will win. And I don't want to say who comes after because
I think this men will be concentration this cycle, and that men.
All right, just stop talking. I have no idea.
I mean, I think I'm gonna get the 4-peat again. I mean, it's not even that hard.
No, that's not gonna happen because I'm dead serious. This is no joke. It's no like tee-hee. You know, I'm picking Vandy every week, even when like they're playing Georgia. No,
And
we're serious in the press box.
And Alex, can you let the fans know like when does it end? Like when is this cycle?
Yeah, good point. I mean, do we even decide? Is it
End of the season?
end of the season? Yeah. I mean, I don't have an issue with that.
Like
And then
July
college football?
31st. July 31st.
No,
sorry, January 31st.
Yeah, January 31st, and then we'll start a new one for like the playoffs and the NFL and all that. Okay, let's start the cycle. Prediction 1. to kick us off. The Lions and the Panthers tomorrow night on CBS. Let's kick us off here. Lions and Panthers. Who do you guys have in that one?
I like to start out this cycle around the 12 to 14 years age, but that's just an average. And but not the 12th question, the first question. Panthers.
Aiden?
I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I got the Lions too. I'm rocking with Aiden here. I do have the Lions. Let's go
Why
Patriots
are
and
you
Titans.
always lying?
Patriots and Titans. Titans. Easy. Next one. Who do you guys have?
I have the Titans.
Titans.
All right, Titans. All right, Titans across the board. Chargers and 40. What are you guys doing? Chargers and 49ers. Give me the Chargers in this one.
Oh, I got the Chargers. I need to charge my phone.
Alright, no, I actually need to charge the phone, so get off my charger. I need to charge it. Where's the chargers?
Okay. All right, that was very awkward. Let's go Browns and
Wait,
Chiefs.
shoot, I have 49ers, sorry.
Okay, I got the Browns on this one.
I also have the Browns.
But you know what? When we learn about the cycle, Mr. Browns.
Dude, oh my. Oh man. Okay, all right. This is an all-time low. All right, man. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, can y'all still hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my iPad's having like a meltdown. Let's go Jets and Giants. Give me the Jets. Aaron Rodgers debut. They're too fired up. Give me the Jets.
I got the Jets.
Yeah.
Got the Jets.
All right, Raiders and the Cowboys. I got the Cowboys.
I have the Raiders.
Aiden, I don't know what you're laughing at. Are you laughing at a victory of the Raiders?
Okay, Rams and the Broncos. I got the Broncos in this one, just given that the starters are going to probably be playing a lot. So give me the Broncos.
I got the Broncos.
I don't have the Broncos. I have the Rams.
All right, the Texans and the Saints. I'll go with the Saints. I like what the Saints have been doing.
I'm
Give me
gonna
the
go with the Saints, and they're not gonna win the first regular season game.
I mean, I don't like Texas because they ain't real holy, so I was going with Saints.
All right. How about this? Now college football is back on In the Pressbox predictions. Navy and Notre Dame. Who do you guys have?
I got Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yep, Notre Dame as well. That should actually be kind of a fun opener. Hey, UMass and New Mexico State. UMass is one of my teams, and I'll kick us off and say, heck, let's just go with UMass.
Teams too.
Let's go with UMass. No, New Mexico State's not one. Were they? No, it was New Mexico.
No, I thought you liked them.
Oh, no, I don't like New Mexico State. I like New Mexico University, not New Mexico State.
I'm gonna go with New Mexico State.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, who does Alex have?
I think Alex. Who do you have?
Alright, guys, I gotta go. My name is Alex, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Please, if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please email us at tleach5588@gmail.com. Aiden, please read the rest of my thing.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you, Alex. Thank you. Okay, so who does he have? Do we know?
He has UMass.
Yes, sir. All right, Hawaii and Vanderbilt. Who do you have, Aiden?
I have a Vanderbilt.
Who does Alex have?
You're gonna be surprised, but he has Vanderbilt.
Really?
Yes.
He has Vandy?
Yep.
Wow, y'all are taking this dead serious. Okay, and I also have Vanderbilt as well. But that's just because I honestly think that they can beat Hawaii. Hawaii's not the best right now. San Diego State and USC. Give me USC. That's an easy one. Who do you have?
I have USC. And then Alex also has USC.
All right, LAFC versus Charlotte FC. Give me Charlotte FC at home.
I got LAFC, and Alex also has LAFC.
All right, Inter Miami against the New York Red Bulls. I got Inter Miami.
I mean, Messi has been playing really hot, and there's no way you wouldn't pick Inter Miami. I have Inter Miami, and Alex agrees. He also has Inter Miami.
All right, to round us out, Nashville SC versus Atlanta United. Give me Nashville SC.
Nashville SC, they're looking for revenge for the Inter Miami game, and they look hot as well in that game. So not Inter Miami, Nashville SC. I have Nashville SC, and Alex also has Nashville SC.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hey, by the way, well, next week on In the Press Box, I'll be at Miami and Nashville in Miami, and I'll let you guys know what that experience is like. Maybe I'll take a little video just so you guys can kind of get a sense, but excited for that. So I'm not sure if I'll be here next week. I probably will, but I don't know. You can probably expect a podcast earlier in the week, I'm guessing, but I don't know. Overall, thanks for a great episode, and my name is Benjamin. Go Vanderbilt. Let's go kick off this college football season with a dub this weekend. Thanks for watching. Adios.
And my name is Aiden. Thanks for watching, and go Vols.